One day before the new Congress is seated, Kevin McCarthy still appears to be well short of the votes needed to become the next House Speaker. In a new letter obtained by NBC News, 9 House Republicans write, the current minority leader has not done enough to win their support, even after he made a key concession to them last week. The letter reads in part, quote, despite some progress achieved, Mr. McCarthy's statement comes almost impossibly late to address the continued deficiencies ahead of the opening of the 118th Congress. Thus far, there continue to be missing specific commitments with respect to virtually every component of our entreaties, and thus no means to measure whether promises are kept or broken. In a note to his Republican colleagues last week, McCarthy agreed to lower the threshold for forcing a vote to oust the speaker, making matters more difficult to him. The group of 9 lawmakers who penned the new letter does not include 5 other House Republicans who have firmly voiced their opposition to McCarthy's speakership bid. In total, McCarthy can only afford to lose just 4 Republican votes and still be elected speaker.
At least he's got Santos on his side.
Oh,
How would you like to be in a position where you've got to count on that guy telling you the truth about the support?
We have a report coming up on George Santos.
Yeah.
Daniela Pierbravo went to his district to talk to his voters. That's an incredible story.
It really is.
That guy lied about his entire life.
Everything.
Even his mother and when she passed away.
But he's all in, though. He's all in for Kevin McCarthy. So Jonathan Lemire, if there's a backup plan for these Republicans that are holding out on McCarthy, I don't know what it is. I find it hard to believe that they're going to go to the floor and he's not going to get the 218 votes, because then there's just chaos that ensues. What are some of the other options you've heard? Is it Scalise? Is it Elise Stefanik? Who is it?
It's been 100 years, Joe, 100 years since the House last failed to elect the Speaker on the first ballot. 100 years. And that's what we'd be looking at here if that vote was held at this moment. So there is a suggestion here. McCarthy is scrambling. Reports are that he has been trying to. We saw last night he was willing to give away some speakership power, making it easier to oust a potential speaker as some sort of deal in order to get the necessary votes. But he seems to be losing votes as the new Congress is about to dawn, as opposed to gaining them. So he's in still some trouble. In terms of alternatives, there hasn't been a lot of chatter yet beyond the Scalise name. You know, Steve Scalise has said that he's publicly not saying he's interested, but one would suspect that if it was put to him, he would probably take it. But there are lack of alternatives here. And right now, it goes to show you just how desperate McCarthy is, that he is still banking on the likes of George Santos, if, frankly, we can even believe that is actually George Santos' name, because every other part of his biography is seemingly made up. But we've got a lot here in these next 24 to 36 hours. There's going to be a lot of drama in this incoming Republican Congress to see if McCarthy can get over the finish line.